Greetings, Voyagers. Well, we're back at the BLM land just south of Needles. We left Mojave National Preserve yesterday. I have the Canon Vixia set up on the tripod doing time-lapse. Let me just check on that. Yeah, I think I'm going to quit this exposure right here. Well, what I wanted to show you is this. Can you see any image? Can you see any image on that viewing screen? All I can see is my face, my beard, my smartphone, and whatever's behind me, the clouds, the sky. In the daylight, all I can see is reflections. I cannot see what's on the viewing screen itself. I can't compose the image. I have to take my sweater, either my black sweater here, or my dark sweatshirt, or I just happen to have this right handy. I'll show you. Let me take my winter coat. Okay. And I put the hood over it. I'm only using one hand. Ordinarily, I'm holding, the wind is blowing, so I have to hold this coat over my head. And that's one of the other problems. But I have to block out all the surrounding light just so I can see what's on my viewing screen. Now I can compose. But what a damn nuisance. So I struggle with this camera, my Canon Vixia. It shoots good video. It's 1080p, which I know it's not 4K, but 1080p was the standard high definition for a long time. So still pretty good. But it has no manual focus either. That's another one of the problems. The autofocus on it stinks. If there's anything moving in the scene, whether it's a branch blowing in the breeze or tall grass blowing in the wind, or anything that's moving, I'm assuming that the autofocus is using some form of sonar. So when something's moving, it doesn't know where to focus. It happens a lot if I have heavy snow or heavy rain. You know, the snow is a solid object, and with all those solid objects falling down in front of the lens, it doesn't know where to focus. Does it focus on the closest snowflakes or the more distant snowflakes? And you'll be able to see the focus going in and out and in and out. And it's really annoying. And even sometimes when I have it on auto exposure, even sometimes if I'm shooting outside and there's mountains in the distance, it still doesn't sometimes quite know where to focus. And I'll see those mountain ranges in the background going in and out of focus. It's really, it's frustrating as hell. You know, and now it has a manual focus adjustment on it. It's not an actual manual focus like on a standard, like on a standard DSLR. There's no ring on the lens barrel to turn to make it go to change the focus. I have to do this. You won't be able to see it. But what I do is I tap the screen right up there so I can select the shooting mode. I select the P mode because that means preset. So I select the P mode, and then I go down to this bottom corner and I hit another little icon, and then I hit another little icon for focus, and then I tap another little icon to choose manual focus over autofocus, and then I have to hit that little P again to make it go to whatever distance I want, 3 feet, 8 feet, 150 feet, or infinity. And if I'm shooting at a mountain range, I tap infinity, and then a little frame comes on, a little white frame comes on, and it says focusing assistant, and inside that frame I can tap on whatever object I want that to focus on, and then I have to exit out of it, and then the focus will be set for that distance, and it'll be good and sharp. But it doesn't have a lot of depth of field. I've noticed that when I'm shooting outdoors, I may have an object that I want to pull in from the middle distance, not near distance or far distance, but middle distance. And if I focus on that, that thing will be sharp using the manual focus rigmarole. So that may be sharp, but the depth of focus might not be enough to include the background. The mountains in the background might be a little out of focus, and anything in the foreground might be out of focus. So it's a very narrow plane of focus that it selects, and apparently there's not much for depth of field. So it's really annoying. It's a difficult camera to use to get really good results. I really have to struggle with it. I can get good results from time to time. But it's a cheap camera. I paid $289 for it brand new. So I have that. That's my main camera. I have my smartphone, which I'm using right now. And then my action cam, my little $72 made in China action cam. But the action cam is 4K, so it's nice and sharp. But the problem is, I get no image stabilization with my smartphone or with my action cam. The Canon Vixia does have image stabilization software built in, so you don't see that shakiness. Now, I've gotten comments, well-intentioned, I'm sure, and I don't really take offense, but people criticizing, say, your videos are so shaky. Well, I know my videos are shaky. It's the equipment I'm using. It's cheap stuff. And my camera's beeping at me, telling me I left the thing open. But that little action cam is shaky as hell. And try as hard as I can to hold the camera steady, it's going to be shaky. The same with this smartphone. But that's what I have for camera gear. I don't have a budget for photography. So if you are really truly liking my videos but would like to see an improvement in the quality, buy me a gimbal. Give me some money. Give me all your money. I promise you. I will spend the money on photography equipment. I'm not going to go to the casino and, spend it like that. I would definitely, photography is my thing, man. This is what I try to do. Buy me a gimbal. Buy me a DSLR, a digital single lens reflex camera with a couple of lenses that can manually be focused. And an eyepiece. I'm not going to buy another camera that has a viewing screen as the primary source for focusing and composing. I need an eyepiece. I need an eyepiece with an eye cup that I can stick right up to my face, right over my eye. And so I can get the best sharpness and the best composition. So those things are expensive. I could use a drone too. God, a drone would be fantastic. And a new laptop. My laptop is it's 10 years old. It's still running Windows 7. It doesn't have the speed and the power to do video editing. I do all my video editing online. I have to connect online through I either go to the library and use their Wi-Fi, or I can use my smartphone as a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot, and then use the laptop to do my editing online and to post the videos to YouTube. Now, I have a limit to how much data I can do over my mobile Wi-Fi hotspot from Verizon. And I already hit the wall on that this month. I got no more data for mobile Wi-Fi hotspot this month. So I can't do it. I can't even edit my videos. So I need a new laptop. You know, Power Mac would be nice. One of those Apple Macintosh, and you know, it has all the speed and all the power, and I wouldn't need to do my editing online. I could do it right here. I don't even need an internet connection. I could do all the editing. All I need is a place to plug in, and I could do all the video editing to my heart's content all day long, and then I just need an internet connection just to upload to YouTube. So send me money, lots of money, and I guarantee you will see an improvement in my videos. And that would be a beautiful thing. I solved the mystery of the disappearing videos. They didn't actually disappear. Well, they disappeared from my video list. If you go to my video list and you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're going to be short by about a half a dozen videos that no longer appear on that list. And it doesn't say load more, so you can load more and get the rest of the videos. No, they're just not there. They're not appearing on my video list. I thought they were being deleted, but they weren't. I discovered that if you go to my video list and you click sort by and then click date added oldest, it will show you all my videos in chronological order from the very first one to the very last one. So they were hidden but not deleted. You can still see them. Just go to the video list, hit sort by, date added oldest, and they'll all appear in chronological order. Mystery solved. So I gotta cut this video short because I only get 15 minutes from video from YouTube for my videos. I don't want to try uploading this video from my smartphone and have it quit because it was too big a file. So I'm going to sign off for now. I'm going to turn that camera around right up here. Look at these beautiful clouds. They're moving so fast on their own. When I get that on time lapse, they're going to look like they're being shot out of a fire hose. Great visual effects. So that's a wrap for today, folks. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, and share, because sharing is caring. Peace and out.